thank you for serving our great nation as a federal employee. The FAA is one team of talented, dedicated people working together to provide the safest, most efficient aerospace system in the world. Let's see how we make it all happen.
Before aircraft ever take to the skies, we make sure they're fit to fly by setting safety standards for aircraft manufacturers, maintenance facilities, and operators. We also set safety standards for those who fly and maintain the aircraft. First we certificate them, and then we conduct periodic inspections to make sure they keep up with those safety standards we set.
We ensure the nation's airports operate safely and efficiently. We provide guidance, financial support, and make sure airports follow all federal requirements. And we give more than $3.3 billion in grants each year for airport improvements like runway extensions, repairing pavement, firefighting vehicles, snow removal equipment, and measures to reduce wildlife hazards on airports.
We're the people who do all the maintenance and repairs on equipment, facilities, and systems used in air traffic control operations. Another big part of our job is engineering, integrating, and implementing new systems and installing technological improvements.
We work with airlines, industry, pilots, and FAA safety groups to identify serious hazards on the runway. This includes aircraft, vehicles, and pedestrians entering a runway at the wrong time or in the wrong place. We also set policies for runway construction and renovation and oversee the installation and inspections of runway status lights, signs, and markings. All of these ensure pilots can safely and easily maneuver during takeoff and landing.
Air traffic controllers work together to guide planes during their entire journey and to ensure that they're always properly separated. Here's how it works. Controllers at an airport tower clear a flight for departure, starting with pushback from the gate to ground movement and taxiing through takeoff. As the plane climbs, the tower controller hands off the flight to a terminal radar approach control facility, or TRACON. A controller here guides the flight up to cruising altitude and then hands it off to a controller at an en route center. While the plane flies across the country, controllers continue to hand it off from sector to sector and center to center. Then, as the flight nears its destination during its descent, it's handed back off to a TRACON and finally to a tower for final approach, landing, and guidance to its gate.
NextGen is improving our airspace now. More direct procedures, digital communications, and smarter satellite-based systems are enhancing safety and efficiency for airlines, general aviation pilots, and other airspace partners. NextGen is making air travel more predictable, shortening flight times, and decreasing the environmental impact by reducing fuel consumption and emissions.
To assure the safe guidance of aircraft in our skies, we fly specially equipped FAA planes to test the National Airspace System infrastructure, some 15,000 various navigation systems. And we check space-based instrument flight procedures for accuracy to make sure pilots can fly them safely, especially in adverse weather. We also run the Washington Flight Program out of the Washington Reagan Airport to support emergency transportation for the National Transportation Safety Board, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and other federal agencies.
We set the standards for certification and oversight of airmen and operators, airlines, and repair stations. Our regulations cover both domestic and foreign commercial airlines, corporate or business operations, and general aviation. We also regulate all air carriers on such things as new rules about flight duty and arrests. We also set standards for simulator pilot schools and the qualifications of simulators around the world.
We oversee the prevention of hazardous materials, accidents, and incidents aboard aircraft. Our special agents perform enforcement and educational outreach, such as providing guidance about safe handling of lithium batteries to prevent fires aboard airplanes.
We regulate space launches and reentries, and we coordinate with air traffic control to have the airspace cleared during commercial space operations.
We provide leadership in creating a seamless global aviation system, working with our international partners to improve safety, efficiency, and environmental performance around the world.
A lot of us at the FAA work behind the scenes to make the whole agency run smoothly, from engineers, security specialists, and IT pros, to lawyers, accountants, and contracting experts. We make sure systems and processes work correctly and help speed up integrating new technologies and next-gen programs into the national airspace system.
And now you're a part of this. We look forward to all that you bring to the FAA. Welcome aboard.